growing our own food, making our own bread, little tomatoes. Change how your brain works. She just isn't completely acting like herself. I do some work for my parents, so I do a lot of their invoices and stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys, are we really doing this? Are we really making sourdough right now? Good morning, guys. Happy Monday, or whatever day it is when you're watching this, because it's probably not Monday. Maybe it is Monday. Let me know in the comments below, when are you watching this? Because today is Monday, April 29th. I have made my breakfast. I've started the dishwasher. I don't think I showed that on the vlog. I'm trying to also film a day in the life for like short form content. It is very difficult to film on multiple cameras trying to do different things. So yeah. Anyway, but today is very exciting because I'm officially going to start my sourdough starter bread baking journey, whatever. Finally doing it today. I went and bought the stuff that I need, like the flour and everything. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. I'm gonna do some cleaning. I have a lot of editing to do. The weekend vlog, you know, so just a lot of things to do. So anyway, I wanted to just intro this video. I actually have to go do some work for my parents, so I do a lot of their invoices and stuff. When they text me the information, my mom just texted me, can you get this invoice done? So I've got to go do that real quick. But then we're gonna get started with today's fun, productive vlog. Okay, you guys, I have got to go make my protein coffee because I keep not forgetting, but I keep getting busy. Why can't I think today? I need my tripod because I want to film it for like some short form content. It's very difficult when you've been doing long form content for, let's see, I started uploading vlogs in 2011, so 13 years. When you've been doing it this way for 13 years, it's really difficult to like change how your brain works. I'm gonna set you guys over here and then I'm gonna set up my phone real quick and hopefully my mom doesn't call me back in the middle of this. She's supposed to call me back and I'm just like, I feel like as soon as I set my phone up to do this, she's gonna call me back. And I would use James's old phone, but I'm still trying to figure out the best way to film on that camera because it's not an iPhone. I really just need like a second iPhone. That's what I need. Anyway, I don't actually need that. So I'm just kidding, but I have this tripod, which actually seems to be like a really great tripod here. Okay, let's set that up. And then I just know my mom's gonna call me when I do this. This is funny. I'm like, no, I can do this. Maybe I should do it from the other side. You guys, I seriously just got a text to call, so I've gotta go call my mom. Hopefully one day I can make this protein coffee. I got my protein coffee made. I made the YouTube short, but I forgot to film it on here. So we're struggling. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this because so many people that I watch do both short and long form content and they rock at it. And a lot of them have other different life like situations, other life situations that I feel like would be harder to do those things. Like they have kids or, you know, they have a job outside of their house or stuff like that, where I'm like, I'm in this unique situation where I don't have any kids and I don't have any work outside of the house, you know? So I'm like, if they can do it, surely I can do it, right? I just have to like retrain my brain on how to film these things. Now I need to import the footage, which is actually on this card, to my computer because I need to edit so that way I have a video to go up tomorrow. I need to do that, and I also need to edit that video for TikTok. Then later today we are going to make, I almost said bread flour because I was looking at the package. We're gonna make sourdough starter. Forgot I wanted to water the plants, so I need to do that. But I'm gonna go water the garden. Actually, I guess I can show you guys a garden update. Let's do it. All right, so we moved these all back on here. So these are the ones I need to water. That one is still on like a watering system, and nothing's really changed other than the plants have grown a little bit. But look at this. We have a flower here for our strawberries, so that they're doing great. The tomato plant has some flowering here. He needs water. He's looking kind of rough. And I think tonight we're actually going to plant the sweet potatoes. They've just been living in there and it's not great, but we're gonna hopefully get it taken care of. Like I said, not much is happening over there other than they're just getting taller. There's a couple of flowers on the tomato plants, but yeah, not too much. Are you sunbathing? Yeah? Oh, living the life. You living your best life? Yeah? Okay. Time to water these guys. from Trader Joe's. I filmed a grocery haul that nobody asked for, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway, short. So if you wanna see everything that we got at Trader Joe's this week, definitely check out the shorts because that's where I post these. But here's a quick overview of everything that I got at the grocery store, and now we're gonna put it away. So I know I said I was gonna do the sourdough starter tonight, and that was my plan, but I'm actually not feeling the greatest right now, so I'm just gonna go sit down and I'm gonna do the sourdough tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do that in the morning and share that with you guys, and then continue the vlog and make it a 2-day vlog, just because, like I said, I'm just not feeling the greatest right now. I have a lot of shoulder pain, neck pain. It's causing me to have kind of a headache and just not feel great. So I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, not worry about the sourdough tonight. I will get it tomorrow. I'm gonna go chill, sit on the couch, and relax for a little bit. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy part 2 of this vlog. We're making sourdough this morning. It's been a rough morning. One of my dogs is sick, so I've had to take care of her. I mean, she seems to be acting fine, but she has like a little stomach bug, so that's never fun. And so now we're gonna get started on our sourdough because I didn't do that yesterday. It was like the one thing I wanted to do. I was so excited to do and I didn't. So I'm getting my recipe or guide from this book, but I changed it a little bit because I'm not using the same flour they say, but I'm going to do everything else the right way, the way that they do it, and see how it turns out. So it looks pretty simple. You just mix flour and water in here, and then we're just gonna let it set for 24 hours and then feed it. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along on the process. I know nothing really about making sourdough, but I want to learn, and this is gonna be like a little science experiment. So let's get into it. All right, so this recipe says a cup of flour. This says a cup of whole wheat flour, and I have bread flour. I think this should be okay, maybe not, but we're going to find out together. I wish this bag was a little bit bigger, so that way I didn't have to dump that all over the place. Anyway, I'm just gonna dump it in here, like that. And then it says a half cup of water. Just gonna dump that in there. And take this and just kind of mix it up. From everything I've seen online, you want it to be kind of like a pancake batter consistency. So I definitely think I'm gonna need a little bit more water. But it says a half cup. Stir until the mixture is completely combined. Yeah, I think it's going to need more water. But a little bit more. See, I don't want to give it too much water, but I also, you know, don't want it to be so floury, you know. This is like a good workout. I feel like it may need just like the teeniest amount of water. Still a little like lumpy. Make sure that I get this down so I can actually see it grow. There, I am so excited, you guys. So that's what it's looking like, and I'm going to put the little band over it. Yeah, okay, so get it lined up there, right at the edge. So that way, when it starts to grow, I can kind of see. And then it says, you know, cover it with like a loose thing. So we're just gonna cover it like that. Oh my goodness, you guys, are we really doing this? Are we really making sourdough right now? So yeah, now I just have to leave it for 24 hours, and then tomorrow we will feed it and we'll do the same thing. We'll add a cup of flour. Oh, tomorrow is the bread flour on this one, but I think you can start it this way. Again, I'm not an expert, so I could be totally wrong, but I have seen several different ways to make this, so I don't really think there's just like a one way to make this sort of thing. Worst case is it doesn't work out, I throw it away, start over, you know, but it's still fun to try it. So I'm gonna like set it out on my counter. I'm just so excited. I really hope that this takes off, and it does well. I'm gonna try to share with you guys like every time I vlog like what's going on, and maybe even share like daily updates on my TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you follow me there. But yeah, I'm so excited. Hopefully this goes well. So I think for right now I'm gonna go work on my computer. I need to finish editing the weekend vlog, and I think my dog's okay. I made her chicken and rice and she pretty much scarfed that down. So we're eating and getting fluid in us, so that is good. And now she's just chilling on the couch. Are you feeling okay, baby? Yeah. I gave her a bath earlier. She did not like that. So anyway, I'm gonna go edit for a little bit. Sorry that this vlog is a little all over the place this morning. My morning has just been a little chaotic because of that, and just I always get like so upset when my dogs aren't feeling well, so it kind of just takes over my whole day. So I'm gonna try to be productive and get some work done now that she's kind of settled and had some food, and hopefully we can get this video done and get it up today. I'll check back in a little bit. Okay guys, I feel like I'm just having one of those days. So Dixie's not feeling great. I made her chicken and rice this morning, and she did eat most of the chicken, or she ate all the chicken, most of the rice, but she doesn't really like the feeling of rice, so that wasn't that unusual that she didn't eat it all. But she just isn't completely acting like herself. She's not like, normally when she gets sick, she's like completely, like, you know, she's sick. She's not quite like that, but like she just begged to go outside to go to the bathroom, and she tried and couldn't. And that's like the saddest thing to watch, that knowing that like they're in pain and they're trying to go and they can't. I feel so bad. There's like nothing that I can do. And I don't necessarily think I need to rush her to the vet right now, though if tomorrow she's still not feeling better, then I'm going to take her. But I just kind of feel like I need to give it a little bit more time and just give her her probiotic. She kind of got off taking that over the weekend because we were gone, and that really screwed up her whole schedule. And she is definitely a schedule type of dog. She does not like to be thrown off her schedule like that. And even though we had James's parents come over and let them out and everything like that, which is great, it still, I think, threw off her schedule. And then on Sunday, we weren't supposed to be gone at all on Sunday, other than going to the grocery store, and some family stuff came up. So we were out, like we went out to church, which we were gonna watch church online and didn't. Went to church and then went out to lunch with family and then had to go to the grocery store. So my dogs were home by themselves more than they normally are. And so I think that just kind of threw her for a loop and upset her. On top of, I do think she might have what Daisy had last week. So I'm trying to just not hit the panic button. But when it comes to Dixie, I usually do, because Dixie, when she's sick, she just shuts down on me. Thankfully she's not doing that this time, but I just feel so bad. Like, I hate that she doesn't feel well, you know? And I'm just like, what do I do? And I don't want to be that person that just rushes my dogs to the vet for every little thing. So I try to be a little bit more like, okay, I know she's been through this before. She's still eating and drinking. I don't know. But because of that, I'm just in such a funk today, because I'm like, I don't know how to help her. I don't know what to do. Honestly, don't want to do anything. I did get the video up, so I at least got my work-related tasks done, and the house isn't really that bad, so I can kind of tidy it before James gets home. It'll be fine. I've rambled enough. I just wanted to pop on, kind of let you guys know where I'm at today. So I'm gonna go make a snack and figure out what to do next. All right guys, I figured I would give you guys a garden update. We have our sweet potatoes in here. We only planted 2 of them. We need to get more buckets. So for now, this is what we have planted in terms of sweet potatoes. We have our lemon balm. He looks like he's thriving. This is Larry the lemon balm if you're new here. And then we have our jalapeno plant and our red bell pepper. And then our strawberry plant it's been flowering, so it has like 3 on there now, but there's more coming up. Our rosemary just looks, you know, pretty good. This tomato plant is struggling a little bit. James is cutting off like all the dead stuff, but it does have flowers on it, so I'm hoping it'll have tomatoes on it soon. And then we just have the extra sweet potatoes, which we will plant hopefully soon when we get more buckets. All right, so out here everything is looking pretty good. These are a little extra yellowy looking because we had our timer set wrong, so they've been getting extra water. So James fixed that, so hopefully tonight, or not tonight, hopefully soon they will go back to normal. But they are starting to like do stuff and look like they're about to, you know, do their thing. This tomato plant has flowers on it, and this is the most exciting update. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yep, we have little tomatoes, which I'm so excited because this one, he doesn't really look like he's growing, so I wasn't sure if he was doing anything. but we have tomatoes, so that is exciting updates. So yeah, really excited about the garden stuff. And then you guys saw me do my sourdough earlier, so I'm excited to see what that does. And from the book that I'm using, what it said is like it should be ready by day 5. So by this weekend, hopefully we can make our first sourdough loaf. Yeah, that's the update. Also, update on Dixie. She seems to be doing a little bit better, and she was starving for dinner, like crying for her dinner. Like I couldn't make it fast enough. So that's a good sign. It's always a good sign when she eats and when she's like demanding food. Hopefully by tomorrow she'll be 100% again. If not, I'll probably, you know, call the vet and just see what they think. But hopefully she's just back to being her crazy, silly self. I mean, she's definitely got her tail up. She doesn't act sick, so that's good. And she's been eating and drinking. This dog will be the death of me. She stresses me out so much when she gets sick. But it's just been kind of not a bad day. I mean, I still got stuff done, but I just didn't vlog as much because I've just been trying to take care of her, make sure she's okay. So yeah, dog mom life, you know? I'm sure if you guys have dogs or any fur babies, you understand when they're sick, it's just not fun. And like, I don't want to compare it to having kids, but like same thing with kids, you know, when they're sick, it's not fun and stuff doesn't get done because you're taking care of them, which is totally fine. But I mean, that is how today has gone for me with Dixie. But like I said, she at least acts okay, so I'm pretty sure she just had an upset stomach. And you know, when you have an upset stomach, sometimes it's just rough. But the positive thing is that she's eating, because normally when she gets sick, she stops eating, she stops drinking. We have to like force her to do those things. So I'm glad that she hasn't done that. So I'm like, okay, she just had an upset stomach. No big deal. But she's just wandering around. Dixie, are you having a good time outside? Yeah? You feeling okay? Shake it, shake it. Yeah? And then of course Daisy is completely fine. I really think they both just had some weird stomach bug. So I think I'm just gonna wrap up the vlog here because I have enough footage for this vlog. So I'm just gonna end it and then start fresh tomorrow. Like I said, hopefully Dixie's all better tomorrow. We can check on the sourdough, see how that's doing, and I'll share more garden updates as things happen. Yeah, we're just living our best life over here, right, James?
Oh yeah.
Growing our own food, making our own bread. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, but don't forget to subscribe. That way you can see the starter dough. We need to name the starter dough. People name their starter doughs. So if you have any name recommendations, leave them in the comments below. Let's name her or him. Let's decide what it is and name it. So leave your suggestions in the comments below and we will see what we end up naming it. Anyway, make sure you subscribe so that way you can follow along with that journey and the garden journey and all the things. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.